for business in 1994. We're on the air from Progressive Field in Seatown, Cleveland, Ohio. Today, a notable matchup of playoff hopefuls between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. As October draws nearer, the race for the postseason intensifies. A pivotal game for two division rivals. Next, Jose Barrios gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour. Power.
Standing in, Theo Jamieson. The watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories.
If you want to win the Triple Crown, you have to drive in a lot of runs, and this guy's done that. He's driven in several in the last 10 games.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 54 thus far, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this, but they do.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyler Naquin, and the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first.
Naquin.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Jamieson has a beat on it. One down. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first two guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
At the plate, J.D. Davis trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone.
Davis.
The payoff pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way, and there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot, and you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch, and the result?
Digging in for his second at-bat, Theo Jamieson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. In to score from third, the tying run. While the throw pulls him off the bag. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Ready for another chance? Ricky Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Rodriguez.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Next up for Detroit, James Wyatt. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
A bouncer to the left side. Davis grabs it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down. So striding in, Dilson Herrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive.
Right, you're here.
He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 4-4. So 1 man gone for Cleveland here in the 3rd, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Jamison is there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Theo Jamison. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up.
You're scoring.
Bird waits on it. And that ends the inning. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 4-4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tyler Naquin. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Naquin.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to right field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
Davis.
Skied into straightaway right. Jamison is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1. This remains a 5-all ball game. Digging in once again, Theo Jamison. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Theo Jamison.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. Williams is there, 1 away.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box, Theo Jamison. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Cleveland Indians came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Number 45 wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball from Progressive Field. Today, a notable matchup of playoff hopefuls between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. As October draws nearer, the race for the postseason intensifies. A pivotal game for two division rivals. Next. Dinelson Lamed, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of them.
Now at the plate, Theo Jamison, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. First pitch coming, here it is. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Roll, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
The 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. Silva has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. It's the Tigers nothing. Tribe coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Striding in for the Indians, Justin Williams.
The right fielder, number 67.
Abreu stands at second with no outs. Skied into straightaway right. Jamison is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And, guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out.
Striding into the box, Theo Jamison. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way to left center. Walker giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Ronnie Rodriguez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Rodriguez.
The 1-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Tribe. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Striding in once again, Theo Jamieson. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Jamieson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Popped him up. Abreu has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. Our score remains 2-1. Coming to the plate now, Theo Jamieson. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing one to tie in the top of the 9th.
Jamieson.
First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. 1 down.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Indians used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Dinelson Lamet wins his team-leading 10th game of the year as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Diego Castillo wraps it up for the save, his 26th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Tuesday night baseball now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the first of 2 in this interleague matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. Theo Jamieson, the American League's leading hitter, continues his bid at a batting title right after this. Victor Alcantara gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One,
standing in, Malik Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The center fielder, Malik Smith.
The 1-1. Taken high and deep to right. Jamieson racing back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year. And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
Plate, Theo Jamieson. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, Dero? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is.
Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. Smith going back, and it's gone into the front row of bushes. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 55 on the campaign, and the Tigers have taken a 3-2 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Coming to the plate now, number 12. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now the 0-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Jamison going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Theo Jamison. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, but they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Fouled off. Jamison, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2019.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Tigers 3 and the Pirates 2. Striding in, Theo Jamison. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Jamison.
First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Softly hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they still lead it 3-2. Malik Smith the next to hit. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the
In a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Detroit posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Victor Alcantara earns his 8th victory of the season. John Alvarado records the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Live and on the air from the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit, Michigan. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. Interleague baseball comes your way next. Scott Bryson is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have...
Striding in, Theo Jamieson. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. The 1-2, and another foul ball.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Royer isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and a relay to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Here's the 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back for more from Detroit after this. Settling in now, Theo Jamieson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back. First pitch on its way. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And a relay home. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Now in the box, Ricky Rodriguez, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Ricky Rodriguez.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping up to the plate,
Now
James
batting,
Wyatt.
left
0 for
fielder.
1 for him here in this one.
Wyatt.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 3 innings complete. The Tigers lead it 3-0. Into the box now, Theo
The right
Jamison.
fielder,
He
number
doubled
15.
earlier and carries a 2 for 2
Theo
line into this appearance.
Jamison.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, but they lead it 3-0. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jamison is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Hold it.
At the plate, Theo Jamison.
The right fielder, number 15. Theo Jamison.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ricky Rodriguez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here's a
Come on, dig, you're scoring.
Camargo is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Pirates 2. Here's Gregory Polanco, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Pulled toward right center field. Jamison on the move. He gets to it, and he botched it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more. Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here. They earned it.
5-2 the final today. The Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Scott Bryson earns win number 7 on the season. John Alvarado wraps it up for the save, his 32nd of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.